Ooh, girl, we filming another rant video today because I guess I just got a lot to be angry about. I guess I don't fucking know. The thing is, I don't know what I'm gonna title this video because there's just so much, and I'm not sure how I can condense it all into one title just to give you guys a feeling of what I'm trying to talk about. But to tell you is because this is a video, not the title. But to tell you, I am 100% sick of the hypocrisy within this fucking K-pop fandom. Period. Why is it that armies and I swear orbits can't do nothing either? Armies and orbits can't do shit. We cannot do a goddamn thing. When I wrote it down, because I have a list of like video ideas that I keep so I, keep my shit organized. I originally wrote down how I was going to talk about how people have an issue with BTS monetizing mental illness. People have no issue with any other K-pop group talking about mental illness, about inclusion, about the LGBT community. People have no issue with any other group talking about it, and people celebrate it, of course, as they should, but people celebrate it and they're like, oh, my faves are so woke. Oh, my faves are so inclusive. But whenever BTS does it, suddenly it's a marketing ploy. Suddenly it's just to take money from armies. Suddenly it's not real. Suddenly BTS doesn't actually give a fuck about that. Now, why is that? It's not even just with the Love Yourself series. Even before then, back fucking school love affair era, Too Cool for School era, they were talking about the importance of loving yourself and being yourself and all that kind of shit. So why is it that when BTS does all this good and they're trying to support fans and they're trying to support people and they're trying to give people hope, why is it that when BTS does it, it's a marketing ploy and it's just for money and they don't actually give a fuck and it's all just for money, but ex-idol over here can say the bare fucking minimum about some shit and y'all fucking praise them like that don't make sense. When people do this shit with LOONA too, because I was gonna make another video talking about how orbits can't do shit and I'm over it. Like, I'm over how people are constantly dragging orbits. But I realized that I could probably put this into the same video because LOONA armies high. As an army and as an orbit, you realize no matter what BTS or LOONA do, they will always get shit for it. It doesn't matter if they've done... LOONA, at this point, LOONA and BTS could fucking save the world. They could fucking end global warming. They could end world hunger and people would still come up with some fake ass bullshit to fucking drag LOONA and BTS about. And it's like, for what? People constantly give LOONA shit about stuff, saying that LOONA's whole thing about inclusion and how LOONA is very vocal about talking about how they have the support from the LGBT community and how they support the LGBT community. The whole Butterfly music video is about all the LOONAs around the world. People see that and they think it's just for marketing. People think it's just because, like, oh, they're just doing that to win over a certain subsection of fans. Why is it that because you don't like a group, that means that people can't be genuine? You can not like BTS and LOONA all you fucking want. I'm not here to fucking convince, I always say that. I'm not here to convince you of nothing. If you don't like BTS, if you don't like LOONA, if you don't like any of the groups that I like, whatever, that's fine. Everyone's allowed to have their own opinion. But what I'm gonna need y'all to do is stop attributing you not liking a group to that group being problematic, because y'all love to throw that fucking word around. Problematic, problematic, problematic. Just because you don't like a group does not mean that they're problematic. Just because you don't like their music or you don't like their fans or whatever the fuck, that does not give you any sort of right to come up with any fake shit about how X group doesn't actually care about the LGBT community, doesn't actually care about mental illness, doesn't care about their black fans, doesn't care about their international fans. You have no right to say that, especially if you are not a fan. If you're not a fan of BTS or LOONA, you have no fucking idea what their intentions are, because you're not paying attention. You don't care. But also, I will say, antis pay more attention to fucking BTS and LOONA than we do. Y'all got fucking calendars and shit. Y'all make sure y'all got everything written down about everything that goes on within our fandom. So maybe I'm wrong. I can give you guys an example right here. So say an army tweets about how BTS has a great discography, right? Let's just say that. Now, as an army, you would think that them tweeting about how much they love BTS's music is normal for a fan. Obviously, if you're a fan of the group, you would like their music. That seems normal, right? Nope. Not according to fucking K-pop stan Twitter. Apparently, if you say that you like your fave's music or something like that, that means you're prioritizing BTS over everything. That means that you're being disrespectful to all K-pop idols around the world. That means you're being disrespectful to all idols who work hard in the K-pop industry. That means you're only talking about BTS, you're only singling BTS out, and you don't give a fuck about any other group. Now, how the fuck did y'all manage to get all of that from that one fucking thing? And you know what's so fucking crazy about it? ARMYs specifically, I don't know if our orbits get this as much, but I feel like they do. We as ARMYs, just like BTS ain't allowed to do shit, ARMYs ain't allowed to do nothing either. Because I'm gonna tell you this, I get shit for talking about BTS because like I'm a BTS supremacist or something like that, right? But if I like another group, that means that I'm bandwagoning. That means I'm only liking this group so I can say that I like other groups. That means like for example, because I like LOONA, right? People think that me liking LOONA and Twice, for that matter, people think that me liking LOONA and Twice is just me having a token girl group to stan because I stan BTS. So I just can't like other groups, my dude? I should not be a fucking shamed to say that I like BTS for fear of people giving me shit about it. And I've never been that kind of person. I know a lot of people are like, you know, I feel like I can't talk about K-pop around my IRLs or whatever because they don't want to get bullied. I understand that, but I've never been that kind of person. I've always been that kind of person where like, if I like something, if I have an interest in, you know, whether it be music, a show, whatever the fuck, I don't give a fuck because it's my happiness and I'm allowed to have my happiness. And I've always believed that. However, it gets super duper frustrating how people feel like they can fucking generalize me and my personality just because I like BTS. Just because I like BTS, that suddenly means that I'm not actually an orbit. I'm not actually a once. That means that I'm just using them as a token group to like. Why? ARMY who likes any other group, people always just assume that you're using that other group for clout or some shit. Like, what clout am I gonna get for being an Oh My Girl stan? What clout am I gonna get for being a Miracle when Oh My Girl doesn't even have that many fans to begin with? What clout am I gonna fucking get from being a fan of Sistar when not anybody even remembers Sistar? As a ARMY, as a fan of a group, you are meant to support that group, no? So if I'm supporting BTS the way I'm supposed to, why are y'all mad at me for it? That don't make sense. Why would you be mad? Why would you be mad at somebody for supporting their group? People get mad at ARMYs for voting like we're supposed to. People get mad at ARMYs for streaming the songs like we're supposed to. Why don't you guys do that for your favorite groups instead of turning around and fucking complaining at us? And don't even get me started on the amount of fucking idiots who find the one ARMY who says something out of fucking pocket, the one ARMY with the fucking Twitter account that was made this month with no likes and no retweets on that tweet, but y'all take a screenshot and be like, look, ARMYs are fucking crazy. Being an ARMY and also being an orbit, I feel like it's just so fucking annoying. It's so frustrating. You always fighting somebody. People are always gonna give you shit for some dumb shit, and it's so stupid, and I just needed to get that off my chest. So that's it. That's what this video was. I just needed to get that off my chest, alright? Okay, we're fine. We're cool. I'm good now. We're good. I dropped it.